Hello and welcome back to my channel. So I've not done a hair routine video in so long, and I know a lot of my subscribers are here from my curly girl method videos. So I don't strictly follow the curly girl method anymore, but I kind of do. I think I haven't looked up on how things have changed, but I'm just going to share with you what I do. So I've been really concentrating on the health of my hair this year. My little one is almost a year old, and when he was 4 months, I started losing my hair quite a lot. My wave pattern went almost straight. My hair just was in a really bad way. So I stopped trying to make it wavy and curly and just focused on the health of it to try and kind of get it back to normal. It got to about October of 2021, so about 4 months ago, that I decided to switch things up. I felt like I was looking after my hair, but the ends were always feeling dry still, even though I use minimal heat. I don't use silicons and I don't use sulfates, and I haven't for years. So I couldn't figure it out. And then I started oiling my hair, and it really made a difference, like almost instantly from the first wash. So what I started doing was using melted coconut oil on my hair before having a shower. So I think it's called hydral fatigue. So basically, if your hair gets too wet too quickly, it can just like distress the cuticle in your hair and make it really rigid. And also sometimes if you air dry your hair, the water's left in there too long and it can actually dry out your hair as well. These are just things I've read. I don't know if they're true, but I know Mains by Mel went over this hydral fatigue thing in air drying. So that kind of made me think, okay, let's try something else. So I started off just with coconut oil, just putting it on my hair about 10 minutes before I was going to wash it. First wash, it felt completely different. Now, I don't know if that was the conditioning element of coconut oil or just the fact that it did protect my hair from not being flushed out by water too quickly. I switched up my oil though, for no reason, just that I just couldn't be bothered with melting the coconut oil. When I done an order for the Ordinary Hair Peptide Hair Density Serum, which I done a video on recently, I'll link that somewhere up here. I also ordered their Argan oil. So this is 100% pure Argan oil, and I put probably about half a pipette in my hands and run it through my hair. So I put the serum in my roots, and then I put an extra layer of oil, because I do oil my hair most nights, through my ends to sleep in, and I plait my hair or I wear it in a bun to sleep in. Today I done a pre-poo mask, and I do this quite often purely for laziness, but apparently there is some good benefits to it. I tend to have a Friday morning to myself, have a couple of hours on a Friday morning where I don't have the children, so it's my like wash hair day. And what I'll do whilst I'm faffing about with things in the morning, you know, doing housework and stuff, I will dampen down my hair and put in a hair mask. So I used the Noughty hair care one today and literally just dampened my hair with my mister bottle. This is just pure water, just till it's damp, and then put the mask through my ends. So sort of where the ends of my layers are down. I don't really put it to the roots, and I just leave that for however long. The mask is 3 to 5 minutes. I think it was on for about an hour because I was fast. And then I wash my hair out, and it almost acts like that protective layer before you go in the shower. But I'd also had the oil on my hair from the night before. Kind of alternate my masks between the Noughty hair care mask, Olaplex Number 3, and I've also got the Shea Moisture Honey Protein Hydration Mask one. I use that, so I kind of do a mask of some sort each week. Olaplex, I only use that about once a month. I'm going to be using it next week because I'm getting my hair touched up dyed wise. So I changed up my shampoo at the same time, and I was having a lot of scalp problems. My hair was really itching. I was getting some flakes, not a lot of flakes, but it was just feeling really uncomfortable. I switched up and thought I'm going to use a Detox shampoo because I'm only shampooing once a week. So I got the Ouai, I think that's, I'm saying it right, the Ouai Detox shampoo. It is sulfate free. It uses apple cider vinegar, and I use that as my first wash. A little tip for this one, put it in your hands and emulsify it first. It doesn't go very far if you put it straight onto your hair. So bit in your hand, a little bit of water, emulsify it up, and then just into my roots. I don't take it down my ends or anything, just make sure my whole scalp is covered, and then I use a scalp massager to really get into my scalp. I then do a second shampoo, and I am using Function of Beauty. This is not sponsored. I ordered it just to give it a go. I really like it. I'm not sure if I'd rebuy it. I don't know if I like it that much, but my scalp is better. And I chose a formulation for scalp health. I used fragrance and dye free when I picked mine, and I use eucalyptus because of its scalp properties. So if it's the detox shampoo, if it's the hair serum, or if it's the function of beauty shampoo, I have no idea. But I will see once I run out of this. I'm going to try something different again and see if it changes at all. So I just shampoo with that once, and then I use the conditioner that goes with it, and I leave it in for a few minutes whilst I wash my body, face, all that sort of malarkey. When I come out of the shower, I always put on my Curlsmith weightless air dry cream. So this is just the leave-in. It's a nice one for my hair. My hair is very fine and lightweight, so this one makes sure it doesn't get weighed down. I just squish it through the length of my hair, sometimes rake it through, and then just whack it in a towel. So today I wanted to try and use my Flora & Curl mousse again. I don't always use this. A lot of the time I am rushing around, so I just use the air dry cream, and I sometimes put some of the gel on top of this sometimes, but not all the time. But today I decided I was going to do the mousse. So this is the Flora & Curl one. I do like it. The only reason I don't use it a lot is that I feel like my hair gets a little bit more tangled with it. I have got really, really fine hair, and at the nape of my neck, I do get some like matted knots there, and I just find it really frustrating. And because I'm trying to look after my hair, I'm trying to avoid tangles and things like that. So today I decided, instead of scrunching it in, I was going to do the Denman brush technique, which I've got a full breakdown video that I've done with a collaboration with Only Curls, which is on my channel. So I put a little, like a pump per section, combed it through, and then just use a Denman brush to curl my hair, and then scrunched it with a towel to get out excess water and excess product, because again my hair doesn't like a lot of product. Once I'd got out the excess moisture, I put in the hydro jelly. I do really like these two. They're very, very nice if you have got fine hair that gets weighed down. I think they're a really great combo for wavy hair. I don't need to use a lot of them. I'm not that bothered about a really strong hold though. I don't mind if my waves drop out, because it gets to about day 3 and I brush them out for that kind of smooth, soft wave anyway. I'm not always trying to get wavy hair. It's not even that defined today really. I then will clip my roots. I don't curl from the root of my hair, so it gets really flat to my head, so you don't have to do this. I just always clip my roots. And then I've started doing a combination of hover drying and hover diffusing, sorry, and pixie diffusing. So I just have on a low heat, I just take the hairdryer side to side sort of through my hair and make sure I get the roots nice and dry, because they're the longest bit to dry. And then I will pixie diffuse like 3 sections, so one half of my head, the other half of my head, and the back of my head, and I have it there still for about 30 seconds, sometimes up to a minute, and I just do that once, and then I air dry the rest of the way. And this was my results today. I did have a cast, so when I scrunch out the cast, I always use oil again, so I just used another 3 drops of the Argan oil and just scrunched it through. I root clipped a bit too long today, so I have got a nice little dent, halo dent, but I flip my hair around anyway, so sometimes I wear a centre part and then other times I wear a side part, and that changes day to day, and that dent will be gone. It doesn't last long on my hair. And this is the results I'm getting. So my hair is in really good condition at the moment. I haven't had it cut for about 10 weeks. I'm getting it cut and coloured next week. So I have my roots done to cover up my greys. But I'm really happy with the health of my hair and how much it's growing. And as I said, it's not as wavy as it was. That could just be from pregnancy and being postnatal, or the fact that my hair is the longest it has probably ever been. I've always had short hair. The only other thing I've been doing is taking a hair vitamin, and this is not sponsored at all. So I've got the Hair Burst one. From about 4 months postnatal, I took the one that is for new mums, and it's aimed at kind of postnatal mums, I think, because of hair loss. And I did check the ingredients in that one against the normal one to see if it was a fad, and there were some differences in them. And then I think I took that for about 4 months to about 8 months postnatal, and then I took this one, and this one's got some collagen in it as well, which was an ingredient I want to look into. And I'd say my skin is definitely plumped out, because my skin was looking very, very worn out, we'll say, from being a new mum again. So it's got MSM in it, it's got minerals, it's got vitamin A, B's, C and D. Vitamin D is very important for me. It's got calcium levels in it as well, and some biotin, vitamin B12, hydrochloric acid, silica, the usual kind of hair ones. But I take this as my multivitamin, so it's not just about my hair. But I think this has helped, and it helped my hair growth get back to a normal rate. I would not say my hair has grown super fast. I'd say it's the normal half an inch a month, but I think I was getting less than that before. Yeah, I thought I'd do an updated routine, and if you've got any questions or suggestions of things to try, because I do want to try the Fable the Mane line. They do a number of different oils for hair growth, so that will be my next thing. But do give hair oil a try, it really works for me. But definitely doing like the once a week before you wash your hair, or whenever you wash your hair, as a pre-oil treatment. I think that's a really good thing. My scalp is like so clear, there's like no flakes, it's not itchy, it feels so good. And again, I don't think it's one thing, I think it's the combination of the scalp oiling and the detox shampoo. There's my little update, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.